Now, President Donald Trump has threatened to unleash his newly rebranded Department of War on Chicago. Trump's latest message on Chicago came via a Truth Social post that included a code and an image evoking the film Apocalypse Now. Trump wrote Chicago about to find why it's called the Department of War. The post featured an apparent AI image of Trump and the quote, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning." Both references to the 1979 film Apocalypse Now. On Friday, Trump signed an order changing the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War. The Democratic governor of Illinois, where Chicago is located, voiced outrage at Trump's post. Governor J.B. Pritzker wrote, and I'm quoting, "The President of the United States is threatening to go to war with an American city. This is not a joke. This is not normal." He added that Illinois would not be intimidated by a wannabe dictator. Trump's troop and federal agent deployments, which first began in June in Los Angeles, followed by Washington, D.C., have prompted legal challenges and protests, with critics calling them an authoritarian show of force. In addition to Chicago, he has threatened to replicate the surges in Democratic-led Baltimore and New Orleans. On Saturday, several thousand Washington, D.C. residents staged a protest demanding Trump end the deployment of National Guard troops patrolling the capital city's streets. Protesters were at the We Are All D.C. march, chanting slogans denouncing Trump and carried posters. The protest was perhaps the most organized demonstration yet against Trump's federal intervention in Washington. The president justified the action last month as a way to address crime and homelessness in the city, even though city officials have noted that violent crime is lower than it was during Trump's first term in office. All right, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Teherani has sent us this report. Take a listen.
Several thousand protesters marched in Washington, D.C., demanding that President Trump withdraw National Guard troops from the city's streets. The We Are All D.C. march also featured undocumented immigrants and pro-Palestinian protesters, chanting slogans and carrying signs like "Trump must go now and free D.C." Trump cites falling crime rates to justify the measure, including 87% drop in carjackings and 45% reduction in violent crime since the federal operation began, vowing similar measures in other high-crime cities across the country. Susan Teherani reporting from New York for WION World is One.